everyone, this is Greyshot117, Game 2 of the Master League Tournament number 4. We got ourselves Caesar and Orange Pest duking out for the second time, but Orange Pest prevailed in the beginning and managed to hold down the fort. But can he do so again as the Germans is the question. Will he be able to succeed, or will Caesar come back with a decisive counterattack as the Soviets and show that allies are indeed overpowered? Now, I'm joking. That's not a thing. But what is a thing is Caesar is going armored assault. We're going to see possibly T-34-85s, and as well, Orange Pest upping it with Panzer IVs, but, you know, the J version. And the reason I find that so goddamn funny is because of the fact both of them have heavy tanks, but in my line, there's probably not going to be a heavy tank, unfortunately. I want there to be a Tiger Ace in one of these games. Will it happen? Probably not, but by God, that would be amazing if I saw an IS-2 or a heavy tank in the Master League game. That would be absolutely hilarious. But we do have Assault Grenadiers. So we have Askrens. Not to be confused with the other you know, thing that's actually also named that, the Ass Blaster. Again, the Askrens and Ass Blasters are completely two separate species. One is from underground worms. The other is German close-range infantry units. I know how they could possibly look very similar, but yes, no, definitely different and unrelated to the Ass Blaster. But anyway, Caesar already deploying 3 infantry units. And again, I feel like Orange Pest changed up a little bit because he wanted to capture a little more territory, which is why he got an engineer squad to move around, rather than get 3 conscript squads first. He did 2 engineers and 2 conscripts. Right now, it's nice that I am seeing Orange Pest with the Grenadier squad, because what if Caesar did deploy a light vehicle? He wouldn't have a Panzerfaust, and he would be kind of weak in that regard, so good to see him in that way. Grenadiers popping shots. Conscripts, unfortunately, out of position. Gonna need to go somewhere else, and looks like he's moving to heavy cover. Meanwhile, on the far left, MG's taking that left point. Assault Grenadiers looking in for the flank. They come on in. We have more conscripts. Bad idea for the house. I'm not sure what his goal is. There's only like 3 windows. Oh, he's just moving back. Okay, for the cover. All right. Meanwhile, on right, we have a Pioneer squad fighting conscripts. Even though the cover is benefiting him, conscripts hopefully should win that fight just because of the range difference. Conscripts trying to hold by in the cover. Again, more cover on the far right. MG suppressing. Now the Assault Grenadiers move in for the strike. And yeah, they'll get behind the house. Right now, popping shots on the conscript. MG as well moving into position to help suppress. Again, most likely Assault Grenadiers will win that fight, just because they are exceptional at close range. Conscripts run away, and the Assault Grenadiers will win the day, or at least win the battle in that small regard. We have more Grenadiers coming on in, so that's interesting. He only got 1 Assault Grenadier squad. I give him credit. He's like, I'm not going to be the guy who spams that unit and only that unit. I'm going to make sure I have a nice diversity of forces. That way I can cover any single combat scenario that might pop up. Which makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. MG holding firm in the middle building. Assault Grenadiers on the far left taking the fuel. Which is good because Caesar is currently taking the right. And he's taking it with very few men. Have you upgraded? No, Caesar has not gotten a tier 2 or tier 1 building. So don't expect a scout car or an MG anytime soon, unless he's building it now. Oh, he is. Okay, good. He's building it now. So, but it's still going to take a little bit of time. Good cutoff. Conscripts take the point, cutting off the resources like this munition point, this fuel point. That would normally go back in Orange Pest line. So that's actually allowing Caesar to actually have a small advantage. Well, that last, probably not. He has to deal with this Assault Grenadier squad, though he's hitting it from range and angles. That's good. This Grenadier squad's like, do I go right? Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go left? I don't know. He has not upgraded the battle phase. Oh, now he is. Okay. So the Grenadier squad can't do its rifle grenade to hopefully destroy it. Again. Wait, was that on purpose? I don't know if that was on purpose. I can't imagine that was on purpose. I can't imagine. Oh, unless he does the Molotovs. That's why. Yeah, he didn't get the package, so yeah, he doesn't have the ability to unlock that. Okay. That's why he couldn't deal with the MG. He could always run circles around it. He can always do that. Most people are like, oh my god, an MG in the building, what do I do? Just keep running around in circles and eventually the MG can't hit you. And eventually, he'll just get tired and leave. Or you can just stay in front of it, and this poor engineer squad's gonna die. Yep, now you tried to run around. Too slow, though. Too slow. MG opening firing. The Grenadier squad probably will suppress it. Yep, there it goes. Hold on. Pulling it back. MG, being flanked, actually, by the engineer squad, but as minesweepers, so don't expect a high combat damage on it. Milam, right? Oh my god, so many... This poor Grenadier squad's gonna need to run. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's too much firepower for it. And yeah, he's losing a model. He might lose one more as well in the retreat. I would suspect he would. But... Alright, let's see. What are we looking at here? Tier 3. Oh, wait. Light mechanized building going into effect. So we could see a 222 in action. Maybe a half track. Something along those lines. Conscripts holding cover in a few different locations and taking quite a bit. So that will help Caesar out quite a number. Also, I'm looking here. A lot of the Grenadiers are very low on health. That's going to really affect him over time. Did you get Molotovs? You did not. Molotov right there could have been good to really push back those Assault Grenadiers. But good flank by the conscripts, even though that will stop him from getting that capture point. Will do enough damage that Assault Grenadier squad will have to pull on back. Conscripts going in and recapture territory. Grenades being thrown. Hold on. Ah, no. He whiffed it. My lord. Man, he's good at throwing grenades as I am, and hell let loose. The enemy's on the left. Don't worry, I'll throw it. Throws it, bounce off the tree, comes back behind me, hits my teammate, and I'm like, the enemy did it, and it says friendly fire. Alright. Grenadier squad's coming in for mid. Hits a mine, but hits a guy with so low health that literally almost a sneeze could kill him, so... And backed up by a flamethrower squad, that will be an issue. 222 is on the field. Conscripts yet to have an AT package. He is getting it now, but a little late. At least he'll grab the fuel. But that, man, it took him so long to do that. But that's double fuel for Caesar. That will give him a fighting chance. And right now, that's what he needs. Oh, wait, what? Oh my god, he's so... Look at those Assault Grenadiers. They literally are on death's door. They have no health remaining. And they're like, what? Do you want us to build a bunker? Alright. Hopefully we don't kill over digging this hole. But yeah, he's slowly been healing back up. But he needs medical supplies. I think the Soviets easily have... Yeah, the Soviets have that. Which is why he's, I think, winning a lot more combat scenarios. Even though he probably has... Even though the Germans have, I would say, better infantry in a couple of those battles. Like the Assault Grenadiers coming on the flank. But yeah. Minesweepers going in. Making sure everything's clear. 222 looks like it was hit by an AT grenade or a mine or something. I'm assuming AT grenade. From something. But yeah, right now it's what's Caesar's next plan? Is he gonna go with the T-70? I mean, that is typical, but I mean, and reversing a half track, I mean, sorry, a half track could be good. You have enough munitions for it, and it's I mean, like, it does suppress, so it could be something that is feasible. Having to retake it, again, good use there. Again, cutting off Orange Fest resources. AT guns going into effect, so it looks like the Soviets more like, okay, I'm not going to get armor yet, but I'll at least get something to deal with the 222 from afar. Again, covers being made, Assault Grenadiers pushing forward. Molotov would be great. He's throwing the Molotov. Oh, actually, it's still affecting the Assault Grenadiers. He's still losing. The man walks into the fire. I don't think that's a good idea, boy. He lost a bit more health with that. This MG and Engineer squad should probably beat him, I would assume. Yeah, he's gonna be pushed back. Losing another model. There he goes. 222 opening fire on the conscript, but he's fine. Cover. Should be fine for the time being. Should be able to hold the line. Let's see. On the far right, we have conscript trying to look for engagement. Again, right now, Orange Pest, again, trying to figure out what to do next. Engineer squad coming on the flank, but with flamethrowing it in there, that's going to be a big hindrance for a lot of the support equipment and the support infantry. Conscript now no cover. Is pointing shots on a 222. I guess he's trying to wait for the AT gun. Could get a clean shot, honestly. He's in range. Fire. He does hit, and 222 is having... No, he's backing up. Okay. T-70 is actually going to be picked. Alrighty, so we're going with a standard T-70, but hey, that can still work out for everybody. Because again, T-70 is still very good against light vehicles and armor. And while it is the normal approach, it is a solid choice. So I can't exactly say it's like, alright, fine. you know, it's like Godzilla, use your atomic breath. That's fine, but what if you use your atomic breath to fly and smash into the enemy? That would be cool. No, you don't want to do that? Just same with the atomic breath again? Alright, I mean, that's the safe choice. That's okay. Oh, Mothra killed herself again? Oh, I can. The safe choice. There's some deep, there's some cuts for you in the kaiju community. Nice job with arrow-piercing rounds, pushing back the conscript. Gladiator's taken over the fuel. And again, that's big because right now Orange Press has done a great job at counterattacking. But Caesar's now getting that situation, what we saw before, with light armor now coming on in. That can help turn the tide. Also, great job with the the artillery from the AT gun, pushing back the MG. Though it didn't lose any models, it's still relatively fine. T-70 is pushing on in, and it's popping shots on the left-hand side. Panzer Grenadiers are also on the field. That's a lot of infantry. Hold on. Oh, yeah, Pioneers got the new abilities, so again, they got the support package. I was wondering, like, oh, cool. At least you can tell now it has that. That's nice. So anyway, we got the additional forces coming on in. How will they do? Probably not great. T-70 coming on in to push him back. Let's see. Conscripts are in MG taking over the right. Another MG being made. Interesting choice for more MGs. Armor-piercing rounds doing a lot of damage to those conscripts, but again, those conscripts could flank. He has plenty of munitions. Also, he knows via radio what Orange Pest is going. So he... Oh, grenades! Yes! Okay, one conscript squad took the brunt of that action. So that's actually pretty good. A Pack 40 coming up, so Orange Pest has AT, but Caesar knows he has AT now, so he's probably going to be a little more cautious. AT grenade, come on! Come on, come on! No, no, no! AT grenade, what are you doing? Oh, a good AT grenade could have really hit that right now. But, oh well. I guess he pulled back because of the Panzer Grenadiers. Molotov, come on! Chuck a Molotov into the building. He's pulling back. I mean, he did push back the Panzer Grenadier squad, but alas, I feel like he could have easily won that with a good Molotov. Alright, 222 just chilling. Just killing the engineer squad and stopping the... Oh, great shot right there with the T-70 hitting the cover. Engineer squad still under fire. No, he pulled back. He pulled back. Assault Grenadiers rushing on in. Oh, good! Okay, this could be good. A Molotov in the building. Nice, but the Assault Grenadiers coming on in. Doesn't have any infantry. He does have some infantry coming on in. Oh, hitting the Pack 2 and the MG's out of position. Both of them are hitting a really good job of killing the support equipment. 222 opening fire. T-70 is going to come in. Nice mine, but unfortunately not too much. AT gun looks like it will get out of there just in time. T-70 coming in, so Assault Grenadiers won't be able to chase it down. MG coming in to suppress the flamethrower Pioneer squad, and conscripts trying to take over that capture point. Yeah, Assault Grenadiers, nice idea, but unfortunately that T-70 is going to push you back real easy. And yes, both Caesar and Orange Press are going toe-to-toe. So far, I don't think either side has lost really too much in terms of infantry. So it's still neck and neck. And right now, VPs, it's still neck and neck. So again, hopefully everyone is enjoying this one. Again, even though Caesar started losing it toward the tail end of the last game, he was still doing very well in the beginning. So that's why, even though he lost, I still think he has a lot of possibilities here. Anyway, Pack 40 and MG are currently in this position, so again, has to worry about all the support equipment with that T-70. But with the MG, stuff like that, the Panzer Grenadier is not going anywhere either. The right flank could be open, and MG is suppressing it, so never mind, Grenadier squad is pinned. Another Grenadier squad coming on in, could flank or do a rifle grenade. T-70 is going in to assist on that side, though. And we have a conscript and engineer squad going in. This Grenadier squad is going to be picked off pretty quick. Yeah, T-70 is saying, oh, go away, 222, get out of here. Go home. And yeah, he's going to pull on back. Grenadier squad's taking a lot of hits. Conscript squad's coming on in. No way these two guys hold. That Pack 40 is going to need to move in position fast, but I don't think it's going to be fast enough. Grenadier squad, one model remaining. Very low on health. And will be pushed. Conscript's doing an Ura charge. He is advancing. Pack 40 is now out of position. Conscripts could easily do some damage. And T-70 going in for the flank. Grenadier squad there is, though, Panzerfaust inbound. Unless he can pop that shot at the... Nope. He is going to be Fausted. And unfortunately, with that, actually Faust, T-70 is now out of No, not out of action, but it's going to be at least pushed back for a little bit. But additional conscript squad coming on in, so that could cause issues. Big blob on the left-hand side, which is 3 units or more grouped up in a tight proximity. So again, have to worry about him. Pack 40 is firing at what? The cover? Not sure. Whatever it is, AT guns repositioning. Conscript squad trying to hold back this with the MG trying to suppress. Can you suppress? Nope, doesn't suppress fast enough. He's repositioning though. Oh, Panzer Grenadiers over here as well. Assault Grenadiers seem to be ignoring him, so the MG can suppress this. Oh, another MG over here. Where's the other MG? Oh, it's trying to suppress the Assault Grenadiers. And artillery could be fired. MG's retreating in the time. Another MG moving on in. Again, a big counterattack by Orange Press across the field. Now, Orange Press is not deployed anything, as far as we can see. So it's like, all right, what's your game here? He has support armor corps, so Panzer IV is likely. Meanwhile, Caesar does not have mechanized armor compania up yet, unless I'm mistaken. Which, it doesn't look like it. So if he doesn't have that, Orange Press might have the lead once again by going for that medium armor. Which isn't to say that, again, Caesar's down for the count, but we saw when the last time medium armor came out, and it really, really hurt him. So we need to do something quick. So right now, AT gun, MG, conscripts pushing on right. There's a couple units over here, but it looks like with the, especially the 222 kind of being knocked out, they might be able to neutralize it if they act fast enough. T-70 pushing on left and going all the way around, I'm assuming to make sure he doesn't get hit by the Pack 40. Yeah, the Panzer IV-J version's coming on onto the field. That's going to be a big hassle for him. But again, we got the Tier 3 building finally up. I knew there was something off because his fuel was down. I'm like, that can't be right. He has a bit too much. He probably told his engineer squad to head back to base and do it, which is why the fuel was gone. But he was still there. Oh, Pioneer squad so low on health, but does barely make it out of there. 222 as well. Looks like it got some hits from the Zis, which is almost at Veterancy 1. Again, doing some work. Pack 40 is not there yet. Pack 40 has barely got any action this game in terms of Veterancy. MG opening fire, but T-70 getting some nice shots. There we go. Pack 40 actually getting some good hits in. But the Panzer IV-J is on the field, and it is looking for some targets. And right now it's going straight for the conscript and MG directly in front. Hits cover though. This gun is repositioning. Actually in a good position. He just needs to move up slightly. Cover still holding. Bounce off the front. And Panzer IV will back up. Grenadier squad realizing, I'm going to flank. No T-70 there? Alright, get me the hell out of here. Right-hand side is being decapped and captured by the conscripts. MG slowly moving on in. Victory points, it's still neck and neck within like 10 points. I'm not going to say one as the lead because it's so close right now. It is so goddamn close. Conscripts taking over the fuel. More munitions being taken over. Again, right now, Orange Press has no fuel. Well, Caesar's about to hopefully get a lot of fuel under his belt. But we'll see. Conscripts lying in wait. Again, he could throw AT grenades, but I think he's going to save for 2 reasons. One, he has a very powerful Sternvik strike he can save up for and have a good amount. Or if he throws an AT grenade on a Panzer IV and has full health, it's not going to do anything. It really does, like, it's just like pinging off the front of it. This gun could be in harm's way. Nice grenades on the MG. Oh, MG is down. And, oh god, AT's down too. That's huge because the Panzer IV has nothing to worry about now. Caesar having, what is Caesar doing? He has so much manpower. And he lost both support equipment. That was the decisive action Orange Press needs. Conscripts need to get the hell out of there, although he probably will die on retreat if these Grenadiers and Assault Grenadiers have anything to say about it. Hold on. Down to a model. Oh, no. That's 3 units in a span of like 2 minutes down. Or a span of a minute. Oh, man. 1 decisive action is all that's seen, ladies and gentlemen. Now, again, you can say he can recruit it. Well, no, he can't because the Panzer IV's like, that's this gun's dead. Well, if he can hit it. Additional ATs coming up. I swear to God, if Caesar's being a okay, he's not. He's going for a T-3045. But I was going to say, if he's going for a for an IS-2, I would have been shocked. Again, pleasantly surprised, but I would have been shocked. Flamethrower unit coming on in to push back the MG. Again, either throw a Molotov or get out of there. The engineer squad will probably win that. T-70 being very ballsy, pushing against the assault, Panzer Grenadiers, while the Panzer IV is right there. Engineer trying to figure out what to do. He's trying to just, I guess, play chicken with the Panzer? Sure, why not? T-70 is hitting the cover. Assault Grenadiers and Pioneer Squad very low, gonna pull on back. Again, right now, Orange Pest has the lead, but Caesar does have a strike inbound and also a decent amount of manpower left, so we can always reinforce more. Right-hand side, though, being recaptured by the Germans, so again, that's gonna help him out, but it's only gonna even things out mostly. Again, for reference, on the left-hand side, for right now, it's still under Soviet control, though it looks like there are forces going in to recapture that area. So for how long that lasts, probably not very long. Meanwhile, T-34-85 is on the field, so again, if the 85 can deal damage and really snare that Panzer, he could win. The 85, I believe, still has advantage over the J quite considerably. The J is good, but it's not gonna win a fight versus the 85, especially with that pack gun. No, sorry, Zis gun right there. Panzer Grenadiers being pushed back. Also, here's the big thing: Caesar needs to get some kills. He needs to start wearing down this infantry, because look at all these vetted forces. There's a lot of stuff here. Assault Grenadiers 16 kills. We're looking at Grenadiers 10 kills. MG 11 kills. 222 has 10 kills. I mean, look, the conscripts have 10 kills relatively, and the MG has 10. Wow, all in all 10. But I swear to God, oh, this was 12. Okay, if it's all 10, that would have been really, really weird. But he needs to start killing a lot of this stuff. He really does. And also, he needs to take out that Panzer IV. He can't let it repair, because there's 2 repair units now. There's 2 different ones, and they have the upgrade to make repairs even faster. So, I know a lot of people complain about Soviet industry, about how quickly units repair with that, but my God, those engineer squads will help repair that Panzer IV so quick that T-34-85 is going to have a hell of a thing if it doesn't take it out. So, again, conscripts holding back the Assault Grenadiers, Panzer IV moving on in. Zisgun is actually on the wrong side. 85 is as well moving on over. We have a rated infantry unit going in with minesweepers, just in case, you know, he got that occasional Teller mine or S minefield. But again, Orange Pest not getting a huge amount of munitions right now, or at least, and also not a lot stored in the bank. T-70 going in. Again, Panzerfaust is happening. We're diving. Panzer IV is diving on the T-70. This is bad. 85, pull back. Ziska, wait, this could be a trap? Airstrikes coming on in. 85 going on in on the Panzer IV. Air Force coming on in. 85 under heavy fire. Infantry being hit. And outside now the airstrike zone. 85 is diving, ladies and gentlemen. He's focusing on armor. Panzer IV does bounce and a miss. Pack gun, though, is lying in wait. We lost to T-70. We didn't get that kill. Orange Pest is in full retreat, but it does not matter. While he may have... Caesar may have won tactically, strategically Orange Pest won, because he knocked out another really good unit that Caesar cannot afford to bring in right now. So, what does that mean? Well, first off, it looks like we have double AT, which, hey, that's good, you know, because Orange Pest is most likely going to be getting something. And I swear to God, if Orange Pest gets the Tiger Ace, I'm good. Like, that would be fantastic. He probably won't. He's getting another Panzer IV. But, you know, one can dream of a heavy tank in a Master League game. One can dream. But, enemy infantry pushing on forward back in mid. IT gun's going to back it up while the T-34-85 repairs. Again, Caesar has less frontline infantry than Orange Pest. So, right now, Orange Pest is just sending his units everywhere and is currently doing a good job at just trying to take over a good chunk of the map. Conscripts diving. Looks like going to try to take out the Pioneer Squad. Big old blob in mid. This could be where the Katyusha really comes in. If the Katyusha can knock out this blob, then he got it. But he has one shot. Orange Pest will probably get out of there before he keeps it there for too long. Oh my God, did Bao Lang bring out a Tiger? Zarok, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna look at that game. I need to look at that game now. Thank you. You cheered up my day. You know what's also cheering up today? The Katyusha that's smacking that Panzer Grenadier squad. Also the Katyusha, they had some good shots. 2 units retreating. Not a bad Katusha, not great, but hey, at least he made something retreat and he got some hits. So, good to know. Unfortunately, it looks like some things perished. Yep, MG got taken out once again. Orange Press near Popcat. He's doing very, very well for himself. Meanwhile, Caesar is still doing fine, but he needs that decisive hit. He needs something. Orange Press, again, looks like he has more stuff on the field. So Caesar really, really, really needs to lure Orange Press into a trap. Because otherwise, these vetted troops and the number of troops he has is going to slowly grind Caesar down, which we saw in the last game. That's the big issue. Caesar needs to do some big money moves. He needs to knock out something. Now, here's the thing. Orange Press could get cocky. We've seen absolutely this happen in previous Master Leagues where they think they're on top. But then, you know, things change and it doesn't happen. Engineer Squad under fire, but he missed. Double Zis firing, but the cover is actually protecting him. 85 engaging the Panzer IV. Rear armor, though. Come on. Rear armor. Rear armor shot. Nice. What is this Katusha doing? My God. It's like, pull back, man. Panzer IV under heavy fire. Looks like he's going to need to repair. Now, good. A good snare here. Could be it. He's snare. Snare. We got snare on the Panzer IV. Okay, but 85 is too weak to engage. Or not weak, but he's not a good enough health stand they want to die, especially with the pack going in the guard. But this could be good. This gun could move in, artillery this position, really keep driving it back. One Panzer IV is out right now. This is an opportunity. This Panzer IV cannot engage. While their forces on right, if you hold back the infantry, deal with mid, and they can engage. But it looks like there's just not enough men. Caesar is pulling back. He's getting a mortar. I don't think that's the smartest move. I think more frontline infantry is what you need because you just don't have enough. I'm curious on the mortar because again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying the mortar is overall a bad idea, but I am saying it's just like why would you get the mortar? That's just my thought process. Because of the simple fact like. You're currently in a situation where the enemy has more infantry than you, so they're going to easily overrun your frontline forces. And right now you need more men to capture points and deal with that. Panzer IV moving back in. Looks like a pack gun as well is hitting that 85. Looks it did pen, but not too... Oh, no, it penned again. How the hell did it get a rear armor shot from facing the front? All right, whatever. Someone says recon. That's fair. But I don't think you need much recon to figure out where the enemy is. They're in front of you. And yeah. Like this is a situation I'm worried about where they just literally charge up mid because you don't have enough frontline forces. Anyway, right-hand side's being captured by the Germans. Again, it was still close, but I feel like Orange Press now is starting to get the lead in terms of VPs. But we'll see. Right now, he's technically losing via VPs against Caesar. Cover being positioned, but yeah, Assault Grenadiers getting him on the flank. 85's moving on over. Maybe Caesar can deploy another 85 shortly, but it's going to be a little bit. Panzer IV pushing mid. This gun is in position, or maybe not because of the cover. AT guns hit the Panzer IV, pushing it back. Still no friendly infantry. I think we have another MG of all things. Katusha's hitting the MG, pushing it back. He used the flare to spot that, so at least the MG's gone. MG's pushing mid. Double Zis guns opening fire. There we go. 222 is down. That's a nice little win. Although pack gun's currently in the 85. On left side, a lot of infantry. Assault Grenadiers pushing forward. MG's in a weird position. He needs to pull back. Panzer Grenadiers pushing left. No, nothing to stop him. Panzer IV is healing up. He's up to Veterancy 2. 85 is still Vet 1, but he's about to hit Vet 2. This gun's lining up for a good shot on target. Maybe artillery. He has plenty of munitions, but it might be saving up. Oh, I didn't even see this. Good job. Beat back the Grenadiers and is pushing right. Very cool, very cool. But flank coming in, not enough infantry. 85 trying to stop that mortar. I mean, Assault Grenadiers from dying to the killing the mortar. But the grenades being thrown, and this is what I'm talking about. Not enough frontline forces. The mortar takes heavy losses, but they managed to retreat. This gun is, these guns are under fire. Panzer IV on standby with the pack. but 85 is pulling back. Right-hand side looks like the infantry had to pull back as well, just from the MG and the the Panzer IV-J. Orange Pass saving up. He has a good amount of fuel, and he's building the Panzer headquarters, so he can easily get himself a Panzerwerfer, a Brumbar, a Tiger Ace, you know, all these different things to really, really help finish this battle. Meanwhile, I don't know what Caesar's going to do. He could get himself another 85. I don't think he... It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Pack gun is on standby, but MG being suppressed. Again, they're just overwhelming the front, even with the MGs. Smoke going down. Again, thanks to the Panzer Grenadiers. Katusha is on standby. He needs a good wipe with that. Again, killing any of the Vet 3's forces, I think. Brumbar is being deployed. That's gonna really hurt what remains of the infantry. I think that Caesar's in that position right now. He has an army. And right now, theoretically, he has more population than Orange Pest. But that will change in like 15 seconds. Alright. So if he can overwhelm, like, again, I'm seeing a huge push on right. That could do it. That could absolutely do it. Although armored piercing rounds are currently stopping that. Pack guns repositioning. Sure. Does have a clean shot on the 85. Will fire, gets a rear... What's with all the rear armor shots today? Man, can't catch a break. At least he missed the shot. Although the Panzer IV is now pushing in as well. Panzer IV pushing in along the right. T-34 is now under fire. Oh, what's another rear armor shot? Okay, that one wasn't rear armor at the very least. Zisgun is there. Another rear armor shot. My god, Zisgun needs to move on in, hit that Panzer IV. Just out of sight. Wait, no, we have a dive? Kills the AT gun. Overwhelmed and now being taken out. Another 85 about to deploy. The 85 in the back is going to need to repair. I would not engage if I was him. Again, there's just too many frontline guys, and right now, yeah, it's just overwhelming him. 85 is about to be on the field. That could easily spell doom for this guy. He's like, I'm fine. Immediately, an 85 comes out. Oh, I wasn't expecting you. Nane. Zisgun opening fire on the Panzer IV. Oh, but the Brumbar's here. Brumbar's coming in to save the day and push back that Zis. And yeah, this other 85 is going to need to repair. He could do repair. There we go. He does repair option. Katusha might be in a bit of harm's way. He's moving up. Panzer IV is very close to that. Another Zis gun can be neutralized. I think this is GG. Yeah. Katusha firing point blank. And I don't know what. I'm assuming the Grenadier squad. All the rockets miss. Aw, that hurts. That really hurts. Alright, that's pinned. But again, you don't have anything to follow up on it, so I don't know. Oh, but the armor... Oh, Brumbar hits the T-30-45 repairing. Stop the repairs! Well, he's repairing pretty quick. I'll give that. Throw the AT grenade. Katusha's right here. Come on. Oh my god. Can we... Are we going to get like... was it? No. Pack gun helps kill it. Yeah. That's not good. I cannot stop repairs in combat. Well, you tell him that. You tell that poor T-34 that. He could not repair. This isn't Iron Harvest when you can repair faster than the damage taken. Sorry, not happening. Yeah, and Caesar drops. That's it. And Orange Press comes in with a decisive blow against Caesar, putting him out. Again, a good match. Caesar did very well in mid-game. I feel like at the end, it feels like Caesar just started losing it. And again, I'll reiterate this. I think it was because of frontline forces. I think it's because Caesar just did not have the infantry to hold the amount of men that Orange Pest had. Orange Pest was able to come in at so many different angles. It's ridiculous that, yeah, it just overwhelmed support equipment after support equipment after support equipment. Yeah, actually, there's no win or loss, so I'm actually unsure who is doing what. But anyway, we're in the game, so let's get to it. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot117. If you don't know that after this long, now you know. Anyway, this is going to be a 1v1 in the Master League for Scorched Earth. Now, we got ourselves Von Asten versus Bullets. German Infantry Doctrine has been chosen for Bullets, so expect some heavy-duty Grenadiers, maybe a Stormtrooper here or there. Hopefully they have better aim than their Star Wars counterparts. But that is currently what we're facing. On the other side, Von Asten has deployed multiple conscripts, and it's going to be a Wehrmacht Soviet game. We've been on this map before, it's Falmanville Approach, and these guys are some pretty notorious players. So hopefully they keep things going in an entertaining fashion. Now, how are things going to duke out? Well, I know possibly one game has already gone, and I unfortunately missed that. So we'll see who wins this game in this tournament. I already know Bullet has not gone down without a fight. This isn't a 2-0 situation. He did lose to the previous person, but he did win one. So at least we know he's at least of high enough skill. That way he was able to, you know, keep going back and forth. So, Von Asten, though, is a notoriously very good player. So we'll see how he manages to contain Bullet. Meanwhile, it looks like a lot of conscripts are about to be deployed, so no double engineer. Meanwhile, Bullet, I'm assuming maybe another Grenadier squad? Maybe? Oh, yep, there it comes. All right, taking mid. We have a possible engagement. We do. First engagement on right. He's building cover. So that's a little bit of a negative. But hey, Pioneers did stop him from building it. One win. One win for the day. So, at least there's that. MG as well backing him up. Weird positioning because there's a giant tree in your way. But it's fine. We fire through the trees. Pioneer squad grabbing it. No cover, though. So, conscripts are like, yeah, we're just building this. You're not going to threaten us. Left-hand side, we actually have a consistent engagement. Pioneers and Grenadiers engaging. But conscripts coming on the flank. And again, cover matters in the direction. No matter which direction it goes. If your cover is literally this side and you're being shot at by, well, this side, yeah, you're going to lose. This is a bad engagement for this poor Grenadier squad. It's being hit from both directions. It's going to need to pull back. And yeah, it will pull back. Soviets have an early lead again, doing a good job of capturing a ton of territory. Love all the cover that's being set down. By God. Although this is going to be great cover, honestly, for Bullet. So let me put that out there. But yeah, Grenadiers moving in. I realize we're a little bit late to this party. Pull on back a little bit. Meanwhile, MG is currently opening fire on the conscript squad. And yeah, doing a pretty good job, all things considered. Meanwhile, engineer squad is being hit by this MG. So. What? No suppression. Wow. MG42 does not get suppression on first burst. What? Immediately a foul in my book. I'm kidding. Grenadiers trying to flank the conscript squad. Pioneers trying to hold the line, but they're probably going to fall back really soon. MG at least coming in to support, and hopefully will cause some suppression here. Yep, it looks like the Soviets, Von Asten will need to pull back. Meanwhile, Grenadier squad is dealing with this conscript. He does have another one here, but it's about to die, so yeah, they're not going to hold. Oh, bad rifle grenade. Yeah, it hurts the cover, but not enough. Conscript squad trying to kill that unit. Can he actually? It's going to be close, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, he's going to be able to get out of there pretty easily. MG, though, setting up. Again, the shrubs are in the way, so they'll just hide behind it. They're like, you can't shoot at us. Conscript squad still shooting at him, though, and the MG can't shoot him back. So good positioning by Von Asten. Unfortunately, though, this would be a great opportunity to keep the MG there. And then rifle grenade the son of a gun. But he's not grouped up too much, except for maybe right there. But Grenadier squads will just natively get behind cover. He does get suppressed and will fall back. Flamethrower unit is now on the field. And Von Asten still has yet to pick a commander. I'm actually curious. I wonder if he's trying to figure out what Bullet has gone. And that way he can counter it. Well, let's see what he has. We currently have guard mortar. We have guard rifle. And we have defensive tactics. Out of all of them, I would probably suspect that Von Asten, especially because he already went with this, is not going to go with defensive tactics. So we'll check that off the list. So right now it's either guard or guard mortar. I'm going to lean guard rifle because I feel like the conscripts could then be given PPSHs, and then he could get additional guards with the was it DPs, and he could then do some damage. That's my guess. That is my best guess as what is going to happen in this fight. That way he has close-range infantry and long-range infantry. And to be fair, that long-range infantry and close-range infantry would be extremely powerful versus Grenadier squads, which will then have to do double duty at long and close. And they're not exactly... They're more medium guys, honestly. They hang out in the middle. But yeah, so we're going to have to see how that kind of pushes forward. 222 is about to be on the field, and the conscripts do not have any package yet. Though they will have a tier building up. Though still a little bit away from getting a T70 or anything like that. You could get a half track. He has munitions for it, but we'll see. Meanwhile, on the far left-hand side, Grenadier squads are just trying to grab the fuel. And, yeah, that'll be double fuel for him. Though Conscript Engineer squad easily going to push him back. Not even a competition. Pioneer's just saying, quickly, put the barbed wire down. Put the barbed wire. We have to do this. So the barbed wire is down. He can at least get behind cover. But Flamethrower will push him out pretty quick. And like I thought, Von Aston's going guard rifle. It immediately deploys the guard troops and immediately upgrading them with DPs. But this will give him an AT capability. This will allow him to counter this sucker. As well as the... I'm not saying it's a perfect counter, but at the very least, while versing the veteran squad leader, it does... again, it offers a decent capability. Oh, I forgot. They get STG, right. They don't get a G43 anymore. Well, that's going to put him a little more of an issue. But hey, it's still a decent weapon. Again, DPs are going to rip that 222 apart. You better be on point with that MG repositioning. He's buying cover, though, so it's going to take more than a burst. T70 about to be on the field in like 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know score. I just know that both of them had a game. I would say check the brackets for score, because they updated. So it might actually be Ralph Grenade being fired. Again, in a 1v1 game, unless he's not paying attention, I don't like doing grenades and such. Wait, mine was detonated. Oh, over here. Good mine. Oh, again, good mine. Soviets already placing lots of mines. Mines wins games, ladies and gentlemen. Mines are super effective at winning games. Because it can cause the enemy to literally get stuck and lose so much men that they will eventually fall. And looks like Bullet, though, even though under mines, is taking a good chunk of territory. Holding strong in multiple areas. VPs are looking like they might lean toward him, but with the incoming infantry, maybe not for too long. We do have a pack on the field, so that's coming up. Grenadier squad tried to take it, but realized, oh shoot, that's D70, gets the hell out of there. 222 pushing on up. Alright, that's a move. Yeah, you may want to run, buddy. DP is about to open fire. He can button it. Oh, he does. He's gonna button. Oh, did not button. Or did he get out of range just as it buttoned? That sucks. Oh, I feel so bad. He wasted the button. Or not, he didn't waste it, but unfortunately, it was wasted, I should say. The idea was great. He just, unfortunately, was just a hair out of range, I assume. T70 popping shots infantry. And very quickly, Von Aston's like, the territory's mine. I'm taking it all. Luckily, Pack 40 is barely in range, though missing wildly. Someone remove that man's vodka. He may have stolen it from a Soviet conscript. He needs to get his aim back in order. 222 is about to die. Oh my god, T70. Awesome skid. Awesome maneuver right around. Pack 40 moving on up with some Grenadiers. We'll see how this goes. Meanwhile, in mid, we saw that conscript squad. Now we'll put pressure on the MG outside of no cover. It's like, that's great. You have this big gun, but you have no cover. He might keep putting some shots on you. Some shots. No, okay. Let's move away from that. Grenadier squad moving on into assist, though. Although he's being shredded pretty quickly. Left side being captured by another conscript. Far right, T70 trying to go into repairs, but German forces are moving up slowly, backed up by ET. So he has to be very careful. Conscript does retreat. We have additional guys coming in with DPs. Is MG on the field? Yeah, new Maxim is on the field. I forgot about the manual reload function. That's pretty good. I like that. It's nice. Anyway, A lot of forces coming on in. Von Asten still has a decent amount of munitions, so he could start upgrading his conscripts with at 1 PPSH. I feel like at least 1 would be a good idea, so that way he has good close range. Good rifle grenade. I'll actually hit something. He might have been focusing on something else. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I'm a little bit surprised. Usually, again, a lot of these 1v1 players bounce back and forth so quick they can detect that. But I guess that's the one time that Von Asten wasn't. Because usually the prep time is so long. And it's not like an area of denial like a Molotov, where it's still effective even if the enemy knows it's coming. MG is about to suppress that Grenadier squad. Not enough infantry to protect it. There's another Pioneer squad here. 222 is damaged, but it's not out of the woods yet. It's still fine. Because, well, oh wait, where's the pack? Yeah, the pack gun's right there. So if the T-70 decides, now it's time to charge the 222, it's like, and Dave the pack and murder. Busting down all the cover. That's fine. German forces are pushing in mid. Pioneer squad may want to heal the 222 rather than pushing forward, but that's just me. Pack 40 is moving on up. Again, using the shrubs as cover, but direct fire options are available. He does miss, though. Higher chance of missing if you use direct fire. 4 Grenadiers versus 3 conscripts and a DP. I'm still going to give the edge to the conscripts for right now because Grenadiers are not upgraded. If the Grenadiers are upgraded, I would probably give to them. And I really do, and I think the DP really does edge it out on that a little bit. That, in my humble opinion, especially if he gets another PPSH. If he gets a PPSH, Von Asten will absolutely, I think, hold lead. Because there's so many shrubs and good cover options, you could ambush the Grenadier squad, do a ton of damage real quick. But we'll see how things progress. Meanwhile, 222 is... Oh, good flank by the conscript. There we go. Again, big front going at it. Right now, Von Asten's also pushing forward on the right. A lot of little things has to worry about right now. Good job. 1 unit throwing bullet off track. Luckily, AT is still active, though. Unfortunately, this high wall is stopping the shots. Grenadiers pushing left. And yeah, not looking all that great across the board. Engineer squad right there. Grenadiers pushing on in. Trying to hold mid. We'll see how long that goes for. Not very long, it seems. This gun is now on the field. That's both good AT and artillery. Hopefully, he can outbreak the line. But right now, Bullet is back in his base. Guard troops may have overextended a little bit. Gonna take some nasty hits. And yeah, it's gonna push that squad back. Very low on health. Wouldn't take much to lose another squad member, but it looks like that will not be the case. MG backing on up, hopefully in the infantry. He destroys the cover. He's gonna be suppressed real quick. Tier 4? No, mines are being placed. Does he have tier 4 though? No, he does not. Von Asten does not have tier 4. Bullet doesn't have tier 3. So don't expect medium armor to come save skin anytime soon. Though Battle Phase 2, I believe, has been upgraded too. Armor piercing rounds is not an option. He does have munitions for it. Oh my god, that's not great. Get those resources. That's all. Oh, he put it all into getting another squad model. Okay, now I think Bullet's about even. But he needs more men. Soviets have a lot of forces. Artillery as well, seeing the MG, though he is taking it. T-70 could come on in, but Pack 40 could light him up if he focuses. He does hit. T-70 is hit with a Pack 40 round and pulls back. Concierge squad could push forward. I like the 222 hiding behind the building. Very nice. Pack 40 needs to run. Or Grenadier squad needs to come on over. They take left. On the far right, there's enough men and mines. I don't think he's going to gain much traction. MG being destroyed. Oh my god. Well, there goes the MG. Alright, so apparently Devilish is saying 0-0. Good to know. Good to know. I'll fix that right now. So apologies with that. Thank you. Alrighty. I knew that I didn't know if this was first game. I do know that there was a bug splat or something happened. They had to restart it, which is why it took a little bit longer. But thank you for the update. So this is game 1. Alright, but anyway, another MG being developed. Bullet trying to get up to additional armor, but it's going to be some time. Von Asten, on the other hand, he's already upgrading, and he has the fuel to deploy a T-34. Grenadier squad, though, pushed back a lot of support. He could possibly get the right-hand side, though mines are an issue. And the T-70 is, of course. Pack guns opening fire, but again misses. Whoever German soldier is behind the gunner position may be slightly drunk. I think he's drunk because he's missed so many shots today. Luckily, 222 is actually popping a number of shots, bringing him down to half health. So, good job there. MG will stop that guard troop from pushing forward anymore. And it looks like Bullet's actually doing a decent job at least capturing some territory, like munitions and such with Pioneers. Mines being placed by Von Asten, has to worry about that. Again, hopefully grabbing this point. VP-wise, again, Von Asten has lead by about 100 points. So it's not like it's going to be a bit of an issue for Bullet. And also, population-wise, I feel like Von Asten is probably about to up it with an armored unit. But we'll see. A bunch of infantry moving on in. Pack 40 out of position. Conscript's trying to chase it down. 222 about to be AT-grenaded. Plenty of munitions to do so. MG setting on up. Could actually do quite a bit of damage because of the cover position right there. Why is he not in green cover? There's a green wall right there. I don't understand. That is so weird. He should be behind green cover, but because he wasn't, he got suppressed. And yeah, he's being absolutely smashed by the artillery. Grenadier squad gets hit by the mine of all things, so you need to pull back that squad now. He did get 3 squads with squad leader active. T-70 as well. Popping shots in mid. Left-hand side, Grenadiers decapping the point, though Conscripts managed to push back the Pioneer squad. And yeah, looks like Soviets are counterattacking pretty hard across the board. All the territory that Bullet just got is now going down the drain. Although cover being destroyed, hey, that's one positive for you. That there is literally a cover position right here that he could use. So, just pointing that out. Pack 40 moving on in, T-70 pulling back. Von Asten in position, he can deploy a T-34, but he's not doing it. I wonder if he's saving up for a KV-1. Oh boy, that would be nice. More mines being... I love how he placed a mine on top of the previous mine. He's like, obviously the mine exploded. I'm fine. Nope. Mine on top of that. Perfect. Love it when people do that. Anyway, we're going with Tier 3 operational. Bullet can finally get himself a Panzer IV. He can get himself a Panzer IV right now, and he's doing exactly that. But, unfortunately, Von Asten says, I see your Panzer IV. Let me get something that the Germans feared during the invasion of Barbarossa, the KV-1. It was literally because they can only kill it, I think, with a Flak 88. I think that's the only thing the German army had at its disposal, other than, like, you know, killing the crew and getting, like, overwhelming it, which is... I think that's the only thing they had, if I recall correctly. Because at least until the Panzer IVs got upgraded and they get a lucky armor shot from behind, or maybe, again, something like a very lucky shot or an artillery round, they weren't going to take it out. Again, 222 diving. Zizgun there is lying in wait. Oh, God. 222 trying to kill the T-70. Not enough. And it goes down. Big loss for Bullet losing that, because that's also a recon unit as well. That's why it's so imperative. Luckily, he didn't get hit by the mine. That would have been even... Well, actually, no. That could at least, you know, use the mine. I know it's terrible to think, but just pointing it out. Conscript stuff pushing left, so yeah, he's going to pull him back, get some repairs. Medical facility down, so at least he's healing. Which is weird, because he can just walk over and... Okay, there we go. Maybe faster. Panzer IV about to engage the KV. KV's like, I'm sorry. They both miss, though. They both miss. But yeah, KV is engaging. We have a bounce. Not able to penetrate. A T-grenade hits the Panzer IV. KV says, I'm going to hunt. Oh, does Bullet quit? Oh my God, did he literally quit? He literally quit after he saw the KV. He's like, I'm done. I give up. I can't fight it. Oh, wow. That's a little anticlimactic. But I guess that makes sense. He's like, I'm literally about to lose this thing. Where's the Pack 40? No, that's not even true. He has a guy here. He could Panzerfaust it if he penetrated it. And Pack 40 was moving in, but Conscript was coming into ambush. Do you have anything to counter? Not really. Probably would have lost the Pack 40, honestly. Maybe that's why. He saw a big loss coming. Unless he was really lucky. So, yeah, after action report, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how that went. And it entails Von Asten, 73 kills. Positive KD for the Soviets. That's something for you. That's something for you. But anyway, we also have here Bullet, negative 12,000 damage, 13. 35 kills for the Grenadiers. Doing pretty well there. Meanwhile, Von Asten got 31 kills. No losses. So again, no big losses for the most part. For the Soviets, they didn't lose a single unit. For the Germans, well, we know they at least lost a 222 scout car. Still pretty close. All things considered, it was a close game. It was a risky move to go for the KV, but by God, it paid off. Because most of the time, the Germans like, let's rush to the Panzer IV. And Von Asten's like, well, I have enough fuel. Why don't I just, get something the Panzer IVs have a hard time penning? And it worked out. It scared the daylights out of Bullet to where he surrendered upon it seeing it. That's my story. Bullet saw the KV, was so gripped in fear that he's like, I have to give up. I surrender. I give up. That's my thoughts. Anyway, we'll see what happens in the next game. So hello everyone. This is Greyshot. This is game 1 of the Master League for Scorched Earth with Bartertown and USE fighting. Bartertown has versed someone else before and had gained supremacy over them. USE is currently down, but not out of the woods yet. If he gains victory here, he'll go to a sudden death match, as essentially it would be, I believe, USE with 1 and then Bartertown with 1. So let's see how this would go. Yeah, Bartertown went 1, USE had 1. Bartertown is actually coming into this low. USE beat Bullet, is how he gained the first edge. So essentially, Bartertown, USE, they have to tie-breaker, and then whoever wins that would proceed. So anyway, let's get into this, shall we? Right now, it's Varmak with USE and Bartertown as Soviet. We've seen this a number of times. What we haven't seen, though, is this map, Nexus. We are in that location. So yeah, very interesting to see how things progress on this map, because we haven't seen it, but we have seen double engineers before and double conscript. Also B4, come on B4. Who Bartertown? You want to use it. You want to use glorious B4. Look, I hate to look, guys. I'm not saying I have a picture. I'm not saying I have a picture frame of my first love, the B4, behind me, but that is 100% a fact. I do have a picture of it behind me. So I'm just saying. I may be slightly biased in that regard, but maybe should be picked. Maybe. Anyway, MG and Grenadier Squad pushing back Engineer Squad along the lower section of the midpoint. Conscripts on the higher section of it. Grenadier should be able to take it. Hopefully. Most of chat's like, wait a second, Greyshot has a picture of a B4 behind him? Oh god. And not just that, I have an anime, anime figure of a B4 as well. So, just saying. Slightly biased, but that's fine. Engineers in the north taking that point. We have 3 conscripts now on the field. Conscripts kind of come in, I'm assuming, try to take out the Grenadier Squad or flank the MG. Conscripts pulling on back in the meantime, though. Also, we have a Pioneer Squad putting down some cover. Might be in a bad situation against those conscripts, but that's fine. That's all dandy and such. Grenadiers putting shots on target, trying to drive them back. Meanwhile, conscripts trying to push on in against the MG. Looks like that's going pretty well. And, yeah, getting some great shots on target. MG's going to have to pull on back. Conscripts decapping the point, which is good because that'll cut off the munitions that they'll get. Are we gonna... No, MG actually still there. Very low on health, though. Preventing this engineer and conscript squad from moving on in, effectively. Conscript squad being pushed back. Very low on health. Maybe try to be body blocked here? Will he be able to escape? One model remaining. This would be a big loss if he loses it. Conscript squad looks like he might be able to get out. He's still running. And looks like the conscript squad will make it back to base. Though it was very, very close for Bartertown to lose that. But yes, right now, looks like they're trying to push south. Engineer squad, though, under fire from not only Grenadier, but soon MG, unless he can really dive on it. Unlikely. But maybe. Hold on. Engineer squad not able to fire fast enough and is being suppressed. Conscript squad's in mid. 4 conscript squads have been created, so no medics now being produced. Grenadiers decap in the northern point, and also taking a good chunk of territory across the board. So no more fuel. No more fuel for the Soviets. Though he's trying to reconnect it as fast as possible with a big push against that Grenadier squad, which is going to pull back. Does he actually have a medic? No, he has no medics at base. Okay, so no medical facility at his base at this moment. So don't expect the Grenadiers to be back to full health anytime soon. Though the conscripts now can because of the mech squads. So all good there. Now, Bartertown is yet to get any additional buildings. We know USE did, so we can go with, of course, the Grenadiers and such. Also, Sniper, possibility. Has a lot of manpower stored up, so we could see that down the road. Oh my god. Unfortunately, AE, I have alerts off for the safety of it. But thank you very much for the raid, AE. I'll give you a shout out as soon as this game wraps on up. Conscript's taking mid right now, as well as looks like trying to build cover in the north. He may be trying to push against the MG. Great timing. MG's picking himself up. Might be able to pick off a model or two. He is advancing. Now, the MG gets behind cover. A good Urok can get around it. Looks like he decides, no, I'm going to walk. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm hip. And yeah, gets behind good cover. MG is flanked. And yeah, Conscripts will be able to do some damage. Now, there is 2 Grenadier squads there. Rifle Grenade does force him back quickly. But MG is super low. I don't think he wants to advance with that. By the way, thank you all for following stuff like that. I'll give you a shout out as soon as this game ends as well. So I 100% will give you guys that shout out as soon as this game ends. Grenadiers as well trying to, well, I'm assuming hold on to this point so they didn't lose anything else. But this point has been cut off. And as well as this point, stormtroopers have been made and brought to the front, which makes, yep, German infantry doctrine the choice. Place a mine and leaves. Oh, yeah, don't go south with the stormtroopers, please. Conscripts do not have Molotovs, though, so don't expect anything there in terms of trying to burn them out. Stormtroopers, though, going to use that close-range combat effectiveness and push back those conscripts and retake this point, hopefully connecting the territory back if he gets that, well, recaptured. Grenadiers trying to do what they can, but I think the conscripts actually have an advantage because I think they can fire and cover and hit that cover and reduce its effectiveness. But I think maybe it's at such a weird angle that it might actually still be in effect. Anyway, Grenadiers do hit a mine in the north, so again, good job for Bartertown for placing those mines. Seem to be doing pretty well. We have a 222, so tier 2 building has been created by USE. So good job for him. Does he have Battle Phase 2? No, he doesn't. Not even close. Bartertown, though, does have Tier 2 building for the Soviets up. So AT gun possibility in the future. I would say that's a definite need. Trying to decap the munitions. He does decap this, so he doesn't even need to decap the munitions. He's already cut off. Grenadier's really low on health. He does have the upgrade for the squad, so we can get free medics. Does he have the building? Still no bunkers, so that MG is going to need that Grenadier squad to heal, honestly. So we'll see if he is able to get that going. Stormtroopers capping the point. Camouflage, so maybe they can ambush a conscript squad or deal with that. So far, by the way, games have been going great. Hopefully everyone's been having some good games all around. Love it. USC's like, alright, I'm tired of these mines. I'm getting a minesweeper. Conscripts pulling on back. Stormtroopers trying to pick off a model or two, maybe. But doesn't look like that's going to happen. 222 as well seems to be unopposed in the north. Though Bartertown, I'm assuming, will have something soon. Love how they both went minesweeper. He's like, I'm done. I'm tired of the possible enemy mines as well. Let's make sure. Sir, we haven't died from a mine yet. I just know they're going to place it, so let's make sure we deal with it. Conscripts, though, still don't have AT grenades. Alright, they don't have the package. They need a big package in order to deal with that 222. That package containing both Molotovs and AT grenades. That's what's needed. But no, Bartertown says, yeah, I'm just going to up all the way to tier 3 and get myself a T-70. Who needs AT grenades? I'm just going to deploy that awesome T-70 to help counteract stuff. Conscripts popping shots against Pioneers, quickly hiding behind the wall. The Conscript's right there, so not sure where exactly he's going to go. I mean, maybe in the building, but as long as they keep their distance, should be fine. Engineer squad very low on health. In the south, Germans pretty much have dominance. And actually, funny enough, even decap this. So no munitions for the Soviets. A lot of key points right now going under German control, which is doing great. USC sitting back, enjoying himself with 52 munitions per turn. Meanwhile, 26, 16 respectively, so not great. But T-70 is on the field. And right now, Pack 40 is being developed, but a Panzerfaust is really all that's standing in the way. The Stormtroopers as well don't have a Panzerschreck, so don't expect that anytime soon. Let's see. Number of forces pushing down south. 222 opening fire against conscripts. Stormtroopers pushing on in. He could burn him out as well. Won't need to. Conscripts pull back before they lose any models, although they will take this capture point. Very nice to see. And it looks like it's a battle for the south, though I think the engineer squads will probably lose that fight, especially because of the MG. T70 trying to find some good shots on target. Looks like some heals going into effect right there. Again, Conscript's good positioning. They're hitting the Grenadier squad. Are they moving from cover? Looks like a push in the north is likely. I don't see any teller mines, so again, that always could be an issue with the Germans. We know they upgraded. I think they upgraded their infantry. I don't think they put any mines down yet, but that's always a possibility. And if a big push routes them, destroys the cover, and the conscripts are going to fall on back. Might lose another model. They will. But I don't think they'll lose anything else. So, again, good job right there. At least keeping the Soviets away from the south. The north, however, is open. And the Soviets, a.k.a. who run Bartertown, will take full advantage. T-70 as well popping shots. But Pac-40 is going to line up. Hopefully get a good shot on the T-70 with the 222 providing recon. But T-70 moves out of position to hit the infantry without the Pac-40 in, well, being able to fire. Oh, nice shot. Hits the cover. Pac-40 unable to hit the T-70. Again, conscripts pushing back the Grenadier squad with more conscripts in the north doing exactly that. Again, Grenadiers trying to assist, but having some issues. Pac-40, again, not positioned well, so don't expect him to return fire. Now he can. Nothing blocking him. Hits the infantry instead, not prioritizing vehicles. Big mistake. And while the infantry is down and running for its life, T-70 is still free, and now with engineers backing him up. Although, again, I think maybe one of those engineers should be flamethrowers. Kind of help out, but, you know, better be cautious. Get the minesweepers active. I'm actually kind of curious why Bartertown, what is he doing? Because he has yet to deploy any support equipment. I think at least one would be effective. AT gun would probably be best, though MG would still be good too. T-70 having some issues right there. Gonna need some repairs. Sorry about that. You can currently hear some stuff in the background. Just 222 moving on in about the conscript. Grenadiers pushing north. Not really much stopping them. I don't see any mines as well from the Soviets, so not that. Right now, VP point-wise, again, we're seeing right now that Bartertown is losing, even though he's doing decently well. And USE, by the way, has way more men on the field. So, again, it's one of those things like, yeah, Bartertown is doing fine, but he really needs... He needs more infantry on the front, in my opinion. Because look at this. He has 5 frontline forces. He could easily go up and capture territory. Not so much for Bartertown. Bartertown has 4 conscripts. None of them upgraded, which also might actually push Guard Rifle into the mix, because that way at least can upgrade them with something. Or Airborne. Again, SVTs, PPSHs, either way, it's a good addition. And you have so much munitions. Like, add something. But I think Bartertown's, like, right now choosing his options. AT guns on the field. Again, good option. He has artillery. Can help deal with a lot of the Grenadiers. Where's that MG? Oh, it's guarding the south. Okay. Rifle grenade going off. Not as much as I would have liked, but decent amount. Let's see. Grenadiers just chilling. Conscripts pulling back. More conscripts going up mid. Not capturing the territory. Just outside. A little further up. Pack guns repositioning. Zis guns now repositioning to fight that. Looks like it's going to be a battle in the north. Stormtroopers just lying in wait. I guess he's just thinking he doesn't need to commit. AT gun opening fire. Hits a Zis, though the cover here might stop a second shot. Who knows? Or flank could happen. No, T-70 just playing it safe. We got the tier 4 building operational, but... Oh! Bartertown went B4! Ladies and gentlemen, my picture was worth it. Yes, I have a picture of a B4, don't you? Alright. Alrighty, so, possible B4 action coming up. I like this. Might not help Bartertown win the game, but my inner child has been, you know, satisfied. I'm fine with this. Alright, T-70. Panzerfaustin, unfortunately. Engineer squad close by, so maybe they get it, you know, healed up and operational quickly. So why would Bartertown go this? Well, first off, the B4. Like, got it hanging it up to the B4. Secondly, we got ourselves a couple different options here. We got ourselves shock troops. Again, in open cover might be a bit of an issue. We got ourselves plenty of recon options for Mother Russia. Increases conscripts, so maybe they could do a big decisive action to kill some Grenadiers. And again, I think the thing that might be Bartertown seeing is possibly a KV. We saw KV play so well in a previous game that literally the enemy just quit. As soon as his Panzer IV could not pen multiple shots against KV, he left. I don't think USC is that type of person to do that, especially in this kind of stance where he is doing very well, and it is going to take a while for that KV to deploy. So what could be the mindset? I think it's more infantry based. And again, he just upgraded all of his men to 7-man squads. I feel like he's going to try to do a decisive action with the infantry. Maybe kill one or two of USC's men. He does have AT grenades too, so he could try a big play with full Mother Russia. But we'll have to see. 222 just keeping his distance. Conscripts could be flanking. Zisgun's moving on in. MG's out of position. Artillery as well. But Grenadiers could come on in and deal some good damage on it. Or conscripts coming on in. They're grabbing the fuel in the south. They're grabbing the VP in the south. Panzer IV, those moving on in. And the Zisgun is out of position for that. Though it did push back the MG. So honestly, I think that was worth it. Now he needs to quickly deal with that. But all the cover here might stop its sight lines. Grenadiers trying to pull back. But conscripts moving on in. A second AT gun's being developed. So obviously, he's going to go with the infantry focus for right now. Now, what's the option here? Pack 40's here, but again, same issue. Cover. Cover's currently blocking him and stopping him from eating the T-70. Great shots from the T-70 on the infantry. Again, don't have to worry. Rifle grenade gets great shot on the Grenadier. On the conscript from the Grenadier. Conscript going in for mid, down south. 222 still a hassle, though conscripts could do a quick oorah and try to deal with it. T-70 moving down for south, but same thing could happen with the Panzer IV, who looks like got hit by the Zis. T-70 going down south, getting up to Veteran C2. That's going to help out a lot. Give it some additional bonuses. Grenadier is paying for it right now, taking a lot of hits. So, again, having a lot of issues right there, I would say. But, we'll see how things go. Conscripts right now taking over the fuel. Right now, Panzer IV in mid. AT gun could open fire. He does, but he has nothing to... Oh, wait, conscripts need to rush on in. Also, we have a second AT gun. Needs to get in there. Stats. Decrewed. Big issue. Now, he could stay there and think he's, like, all supreme. But I'm not seeing... Oh, infantry is coming on up. He's going to need that now. And Zisgun's going to need a fire. But that train car could be an issue. Conscripts need to get in there immediately. Zisgun's opening fire. They are going to possibly kill that Zis with the Pack 40, not the Panzer IV. Come on. Panzer IV is one shot remaining. Can he finish it off? He's still in range. He could maybe fire another shot. Come on, Zis. Needs to move it up. Come on, Bartertown. Not likely. Panzer IV looks like he's got. He can do recon. He has recon options available. Zis. Oh my god. Takes out the 222. Though Pack 40 trying to take out the T70, but unable to. And Panzer IV will start getting some heals. Zisgun is trying to get a shot, I think, on the Panzer IV, but he doesn't have the infantry. There's 2 Grenadier squads here. Plus, I mean, it is 7 and 6 men versus 3 and 4 respectively, but I think it would be just enough, especially with the Panzer IV popping shots. It's going to be close, but he's going to need more infantry, but the rest of the infantry is back at base. Yep, conscripts pulling back. Not enough. Not enough. He did get some good hits. Like, at least USC lost a unit. But again, I don't think a 222 is equal to a Zis. I'm being honest. It is a loss. And it is a close loss. But I still think USC edges it out by knocking out that Zis. The AT gun was a big win. Because now that Panzer IV is a little less to worry about. He does still have to worry. There is an AT gun on the field. And plenty of stuff. But still. You need to worry about stuff like that. You absolutely need to worry. And it looks like that they're pushing in the south. Well, luckily, the Zis 3 is in sight, so the Panzer IV will have to worry about that, but still. You're gonna have to... It is a situation he needs to figure out what to do. Too many Grenadiers. This conscript's probably going to be taken out pretty quickly. And even if this Zis 3... Oh, wow. Explosive barrel. Damn. Zis is opening fire. Gets a good shot on the Panzer IV. Big push in mid. Lots of conscripts and minesweepers going active. Again, they're trying to get what they can. Stormtroopers, again, no minesweepers. Will drop smoke, though. Hide inside. Good play there. Zisgun needs pulling back. Yeah, we're about to see a KV on the field. Another Panzer IV as well. This could be an issue. Now, the KV is great for balancing shots from medium armor, but if there's 2, they could just overwhelm it. One could be in the front, one could be in the back, and they could just go to town on it. So again, the KV has to make sure he has support to really take that beating. Now, luckily, these conscripts are great support. They have AT grenades, that way they can overwhelm the infantry. But we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. Grenadiers pushing on in. Conscripts moving back to cover. Conscripts, I think, might have... Oh, wait, no. There's that dead vehicle there. Panzer IV is moving up north. That T-70 is going to have an issue. He did decap the point, so that will stop hemorrhaging. But it's 2-1 right now for USC. That KV cannot come soon enough, honestly. And I think the KV is about to deploy. Zis is going to open fire in the north, but no conscripts to stop. Zis gun's going to have a field day. Yep, Panzer IV having some issues with pathfinding. Might get one last shot. Come on. Does get it. Panzer IV is down, at the very least, to a very low amount of health. And again, right, Molotov, plenty of munitions. You can absolutely spend it. A AT grenade is not going to be thrown. So while I think they could have maybe pinned that armor as well, he's not going to risk it. KV is about to deploy. Still no losses, except for the AT gun. So I'll give credit there. Bartertown's at least making sure he doesn't lose too many men. But that could change. Panzer IV is trying to hunt him down, going in for that conscript. He's trying to finish it off. 3 models remaining. Still 3 models. Oh, this could be a big win for Barter. Can he throw 2 AT grenades? That's 1. He needs a second to pin it. But alas, he's not able to get it. Not able to. Buying cover, though, and takes the shots. That's a good little win there. T-70 still having a field day in the north, pushing back the men. I'm assuming he'll send up an engineer squad or something to cap it. The second Panzer IV is almost operational. At least he removed the gun crit. But again, it's one of those situations like, what do you do? And right now, I think the KV is a good choice. The KV has tons of front armor, and it's pretty good against Panzer IVs. Its gun's not great. It's a 76mm, but it's good enough. It's good enough to where it can take a number of hits. Especially with conscript and AT support, I think he'll be fine. And again, these conscripts are no joke. They are Vet 3. They are the best that they can be with 7 men. Now, plane crashed, but we all know it's been nerfed, so with the tournament mode, don't expect it to turn the tide like I've seen in previous things. One of my favorite moments is a Panzer IV, a Brumbar being taken out by a plane crash. But alas, tournament mode has been updated since then. So, KV on the field. MG is having a rough day. Panzerfaust, but that might be a bit of a waste if he used it. He looks like he won't. Good. A Grenadier pulling on back, and it looks like a big breakthrough in mid for the Soviets, which is absolutely needed. He needs the VPs, he needs the fuel, he needs to keep things going. And that absolutely is going to be the case. Looks like Pack and Panzer IV moving on in. Grenadiers having a rough time. Fire does pen, actually. Pack, unfortunately, bouncing. Oh, nice shot. Grenadiers very low on health. Can we see? He'll at least take some time to get those men back on the front. Down south, again, lots of territory being taken. Good job. Zisgun as well moving on in. Panzer IV backing on up. Trying to deal with the conscripts, but too late. They already captured the territory. It's already under him. Also, love how the number of people watching is 343. Great number. 343 Guilty Spark. Little thing there. Panzer IV pushing back the conscript. And also, mines going in the north. So, we can see here USC has enough munitions. He's placing mines. He doesn't care about the frag bomb. And to be fair, let's say there's a lot of AT, I could see why. But double pack, so he does have enough AT to deal with that KV. So a good push could take out. But again, also same thing can be said about the Soviets pushing on the packs. Right now, very low on health. One has been decrewed. Both Panzer IVs are in the south. KV could be in a dire situation. But I could say the same thing about the packs. Both of them are taking out T-70, taking out the Grenadiers up north. Zisgun positioning itself. Panzer IV coming up from behind. Both packs have been neutralized. This is a big loss for USE. He has upped his infantry with a nice little assault and hold. But we'll see if they can hold. Panzer IV trying to deal with the T-70. Zisgun dealing with the one Panzer IV, while the KV deals with the other. Pack actually repossessed by the Soviets. One Panzer IV is down. T-70 goes down. Oh my god, Panzer IV is being taken out left and right. This is possibly decisive action. I love it. KV goes down into hull down mode saying, come at me, bro. And yeah, he's just holding down. That could be a big issue for him to pen. Panzerfaust forward. Oh, AT guns decrewed. Last shot remaining. Who's going to win this? Panzerfaust may need bounce from the KV. And the KV goes down. Do we have anything to deal with that Panzer IV? I don't think so. Another KV being brought up to action. So many AT guns decrewed. Not enough. There's too much infantry. He can't get through to deal with that last Panzer IV. And in one good decisive action, even though the men are low on health. I think Bartertown may have lost it. Now, you could be saying Greyshot is getting another KV. The Panzer IV died, but the T-70 died as well, and his Zis guns have been decrewed. Like, look at all the Zis. Now, and he has double Pioneer, so he's going to get that Panzer IV out pretty quick. He needs to push through the infantry and then kill it, but I don't think he will. It was close. Hold down was a good thing, maneuver, I think, to try to keep himself in the game a little bit longer. But that KV needs to get on the field and get there quick to get these AT guns back. Because if USC destroys or gets these AT guns, I'm actually surprised he's not shooting them right now. Then it could be GG. It could honestly be GG. We shall see. But right now, Soviets are gearing up. They're trying to push. Again, VPs are also something you have to worry about. They're nice MG suppressing conscripts. That's one squad back to base. Gives USC a little bit of time. Panzer IV is operational again. Engineer squad push back. KV's actually pushing south, and the pack guns are already starting to be recruited. And Bartertown does not have the manpower to deal with it. If anything, you can see here he's killing the Soviet one. Actually, I take that back. Why are you killing the Soviet one? Maybe it's just me, but I would kill your other pack gun and take that, so you have the artillery ability. But that's just me. I think the artillery ability is for the Soviet one is probably the best for use for versatility. Now, the question is, can he kill this? He needs to kill something. Soviets need to do something. Stormtrooper is very low on health, at the very least. Panzer IV up to Veterancy 2 after all that. Fresh KV is a little bit weaker. Gets a great shot, though. And they're still taking mid, but the South is now under German control, so they're still hemorrhaging VPs. Down 100 points, 4-1. Yes, this is in the bracket. This is literally the first game of the bracket. I mean, literally, you can see on my left, we're still in the ML4. Alright. So what does Bartertown do? He doesn't have the manpower, he doesn't have the fuel and manpower for armor. He lost an engineer squad. Panzer IV is pushing. Pack guns are in position. But this Grenadier squad might die here. Big loss if this is for USE, because that's a really good unit. Pack guns are firing, though. Panzer IV is diving. This is not the best position, I would say, for a dive. Because he still has room to leave. Plenty of cover. He's pushing up, though. These conscripts are still good to fight. I'm actually kind of... I mean, like, to be fair, I'd push him behind cover. But, like, conscripts are still doing fine. But, yeah, they're trying to snare the KV. KV just backs up. He's okay. But I think the bigger thing is making sure he doesn't decap the point. But, yeah, he did lose a good squad right there. But USC has plenty of fuel and manpower. He might be saving up to get Battle Phase 3, I would assume. Or at least get up there. Grenadiers pushing on against conscript. Conscripts are all healing on up back at base. This gun has been deployed, so you did get a new one. So don't expect that Panzer IV to just have domination. But again, it's a different scenario now. Like, we're back to square one. With possibly 2 Panzer IVs, 2 pack guns, and the KV. But we're down an engineer squad. We're down a T-70. So Bartertown's in a very different position. The only thing that USC is different is maybe recruits for the pack guns. Maybe the Panzer IVs recruit too. And yeah, and maybe 1 squad down. But it's not as big as the loss as Barter. And Barter's also at a disadvantage because of this. VPs. He has not much time to get another VP. He needs that VP now. So we'll see. He needs a push. He needs to push 2 points. He got 1 in the north. He got some in the north. But right now he needs something else. And I think the stormtroopers are going to try to hold. Yep. He's going to delay as much as possible. Drop smoke. Now luckily KV can direct fire. But yeah, middle is way too active. That good thing he pushed the south. Way too many forces. Now this will force USC to bring his forces down. Now that's out of position. Him being out of position could be good. I also think a B4 would be game over. That's why he's not doing it, chat. He's not building a B4 because it would be too overpowered. Too overpowered. Anyway, conscripts coming on in. His troops are overextending. He's trying to kill this. But again, infantry could easily recruit it. These conscripts could easily recruit and still be in the fight. Pack guns in a weird position behind the building. Now, KV is going to charge. Nope. Oh, Panzerfaust bounced. And not enough munitions for a second. He does assault and hold, so he can't do another. But Zisgun is not there. It's not. So I don't think the Soviets will hold. Zisgun would have been great. One is decrewed. Yeah. We have more conscripts back at base. He's going to need some south immediately. Bouncing off. Vet 3, Panzer 4, 33 kills. Really? 3 vehicles? Some of them are AT, I assume. Having trouble penetrating, but they do eventually pen. Panzer 4 coming in from the north as well. They did recruit the Zis, but it's too late. He needs a VP now, and they might be trying to push mid. But, yeah, it's a hell of a match. Thank you. And right now, I think it's game. Hold on. We need... Decrewed. It's being decapped. Right now, KV's trying to hold. Zisgun rig position, open fire. And that is game. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. Bartertown gave it a good run. But map control and domination was easily with USC for a majority of this game. Good job with USC for that map control. Now, that is only game 1, ladies and gentlemen. Bartertown did well. And I think the KV was a smart choice. If he would have got a lucky pen, this game could have probably changed. But well, that's how luck draw. It bounced, and the Panzer 4 killed it, and the Vet 3 was still alive, and that really threw him through a wrench. I'm gonna pop up this, and you may say, again, they switched next game, that's why it's 1-0. But let's look at the after action report, shall we? Because we need to see how things go. All right, we need to check out how that goes. So give me 1 sec, and we'll switch over to the after action report. And let's see how things go. In this after action report, I'm going to play everyone's chart. So I'm going to start playing all these. So again, thank you to everyone who followed over the last 30 minutes. I'll make sure everything's played. And again, thank you, AE, for the raid. Very kind of you, good sir. After action report shows top kills by a large margin. USC hunt 2-1. My lord. Actually, hold on. Let me forgot the alerts were there. Let me move the alert over. Yep, hold on. And there we go. Let's move top, bottom left. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, so anyway, top damage USC as well. 104 kills with Grenadiers. Those Grenadiers were on point. On point, he said. Oh my god. Yeah, very good in that regard. And then the Bartertown conscripts did half as much. Literally half. Good game. Conscript, look, I'll give him this. Conscripts survived quite a long time. Grenadiers, you only pick one off. But I still think Bartertown, unfortunately, map control was not on your side. You had a few options you could have really pushed through, but alas, luck was not on it. And the Panzer Force lucked out in the end against the KV armor. Yeah, and again, having additional fuel earlier probably would have helped. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. If you want to check out previous content, video links will be above, including my Patreon link, which, again, many people support, including Aphyria, Milam, Joey G240, Samuel McKinney, Seth Kuipers, Anton, Bishara, PyroShark, Ace, Fall of Man, Jakub, Ocwieja, to round it out. Thank you guys so much for your incredible support. If you want to be a patron, you can join. Otherwise, thank you to my current patrons. You guys rock and help me do what I do best. Anyway, this has been Greyshot117, and I'll see all of you next time.